All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to True Crime Loser. I hope you're doing well. So, folks, it's all happening. 4 days ago on Monday night around 10 p.m., Donna Adelson was arrested at the Florida airport trying to board a plane to Vietnam. Where you going, you old crone? Why don't you step over here and put your hands behind your back? I guess now they have her held across the street from the Florida International Airport, so there's a chance out of her new little window that she can see the planes taking off and heading to the non-extradition country she'll never make it to. Let's put ourselves in the incredibly bleak and dismal shoes of Donna Adelson. 1 week exactly before Donna was arrested trying to move to Vietnam, her son Charlie was convicted of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and solicitation of first-degree murder. The way I understand it, Donna is being charged with the exact same 3 charges, and a lot of the evidence from the Charlie trial can simply be wheeled over by an intern and become the evidence of the Donna trial. I was thinking, you think Donna and Harvey watched Charlie's murder trial on TV? It's got to be a little bit of a bizarre, awful experience for any parent. Oh my God, it's little Charlie. Harvey, if he is found guilty, Charlie could spend the rest of his life in prison. How are we going to even begin to deal and process that? And not only is Harvey and Donna watching their kid on trial for murder, not only are they dealing with all of the normal, awful emotions that's going to cook up, but they also are watching it knowing if Charlie is found guilty, Donna knows deep down in her soul and most likely all the way down to her butt that if he's found guilty, she either has to kill herself or they have to move out of the country forever. Apparently, there was a couple jailhouse phone calls in that week when between Charlie being convicted and Donna being arrested. They talked on the phone, and Donna talked about possibly killing herself, possibly moving out of the country, talked about setting up trusts, making sure the finances are in order, making sure the grandbabies are taken care of. It's like, Donna, if you're planning a big escape out of the country, the one place you shouldn't talk about it is on the recorded jailhouse phone line. What are you doing? I was picturing some guy listening in the back going, they're gonna try to go to Vietnam. Yeah, Monday night. Yeah, I don't know why she's talking about it. She's an idiot. Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta keep listening. Yep, Monday. It's like, what are you talking about? And then 2 days after Charlie was convicted, so they must have debated should you kill yourself or should we go to Vietnam? Damn, it's tough. So for 2 days, they thought about that. And then 2 days after Charlie was convicted, both Donna and Harvey buy the one-way ticket to Vietnam. And then there's 5 days before they have to leave. Picture those 5 days. I've been thinking about those 5 days this whole week. You gotta pack up and you're never gonna see your kids again. You're never gonna see your grandkids again. You're never gonna see your house again. You're never gonna see your hometown again or your country ever again. I was picturing them getting a little short and chippy with each other just because of general stress during that time. Can you help me, Harvey? These suitcases are heavy. Well, I'm sorry, Donna. I'm carrying all of my worldly possessions in my suitcase too. Maybe we wouldn't be carrying these massive suitcases in our 70s if you weren't a psycho and didn't ruin everything. You know what I wish I was doing right now, Donna? I wish I was sitting in my recliner in the comfort of my own house, and then I wish I was going to bed in my own bed. Instead, we're going to the depressing Monday night airport at 10 p.m. I'm tired. I don't stay out this late on weeknights, Donna. And then imagine the ride to the airport. I don't know if they took an Uber or drove themselves, but I'm just picturing them silent in the car. I don't know why. I was picturing it raining, and the only sound is the windshield wipers going back and forth. Then they get to the departure section of the airport, and little Donna, 73 Donna's carrying her suitcases. Just picture that. And then I don't know if they got arrested right when they went to security. Donna Adelson, here's my passport. All right. And then, because they keep saying they were arrested trying to board a plane to Vietnam. So did they make it past security? And then maybe even they're walking out on the tunnel. Hey, we made it. Are you kidding me? Then the FBI popped out. Or was it right when they got to security? Donna, are you kidding me? Go over here. You're an idiot. Then, so she gets arrested. The next day, she makes her first court appearance where Donna looked stunned. She didn't say much. She's wearing the big, thick, green nylon suicide vest, and she's just sitting there. And the judge, it was kind of funny. The judge, thank God, that handled the first appearance is not handling the whole Donna trial, because technically Donna was arrested in a different county than the warrant is in. So they're going to bring her back to the county. But the judge that oversaw the first appearance goes, all right, we got Donna Adelson. She's charged with first degree, wait, is it attempted first degree murder? Wow. It's like, lady, you didn't read the charges in the back a couple times and learn them and get it smooth? What are you doing? You're blowing it. And then the judge, some lady popped up in one of the Zoom screens, and the judge goes, hey, there was someone that looked exactly like you on the plane I was on back from Paris yesterday. I was like, all right, so what are you talking about? And she just keep going. She's like, were you on the plane from Paris yesterday? And the lady's like, no. It's like, did you just want to tell everybody in your big court, everybody's watching, you just wanted to talk about your trip to Paris? What are you doing? And then she treated it, you would have thought the judge was at a coffee brunch with all her girlfriends. Then she's going, okay, well, I'm sorry you have to deal with all this. You're apologizing to Donna Adelson for having to deal with all of this. This is Donna Adelson's nightmare that she cooked up. Apologizing was pretty bad luck. But anyway, that judge isn't going to be doing nothing. Let's talk about Wendy now. Man, she's testified in a bunch of these trials. She gets limited immunity during the testimony. So the way I understand that, she can't talk about something during the testimony and then can't be charged with that. They just can't use the actual testimony. They can't wheel in a big TV. See, in the other trial, she talked about that. But she gets these limited immunity in the trial. But still, to go up there and testify, she, in my opinion, takes a beating up there. All of her facial expressions and micro expressions, every grimace and everything she does looks like she has a lot of thought behind it. If you just have nothing to hide and you're existing in the world, you're not really putting all that much thought into she's going, yeah, of course, I'm just totally innocent. My family has nothing to do with it. And this is just the way that an innocent person with nothing to hide makes eye contact with everybody. Yeah. I got nothing to hide. One of my favorite parts of Wendy's testimony from this Charlie trial that just happened is she tries to just downplay everything to a hilarious degree. So one of the big kickoff events in this whole thing is back when Dan Markel filed a motion during the brutal custody battle that Donna Adelson cannot see the kids without supervision. She's bad-mouthing me. It's not fair. I'm going to file this motion. So that was a big, huge kickoff for this whole thing. We have to kill Dan now. They're not going to take away my grandbabies. And so the prosecutor is asking Wendy up on the stand, and Wendy's going, I'm just totally innocent with nothing to hide. She goes, so your mom, when she heard that your ex-husband Dan filed this motion that she couldn't see these grandkids that she loves so much, when she saw that motion, did she get really mad? And Wendy's going, well, I actually don't even think that she saw that motion. It was such just a nothing and not even a big deal. I don't even know if it made it to my mom. It's like, Wendy, how have you testified in so many trials not to know? If they ask you a question like this, it's because they have the evidence of her finding out. So she's going, I don't know. I don't think she ever really even knew about that. And then the prosecutor goes, all right, well, here's the email of you telling her. And Wendy's just going, well, okay. Did I mention I make eye contact a lot like this? And so I would say just from the nature of the plan that they came up with to kill Dan, it's going to make it harder to bring charges with Wendy because they knew, all right, so once we kill him, the main suspect for sure is going to be the ex-wife that's in the midst of a horrible divorce. And so they planned it so she would kind of look pretty good. She had the alibi. They didn't call her anytime things got stressful. And so, but I really think, I said this on my last video, they gotta try. It would be absurd to let Wendy just moving on with my life. My brother's gone, my mom's gone. And then they interviewed Dan Markel's mom a couple days ago. Listen to this. They asked her, have you seen, do they let you see your grandkids? How has that worked? And she said for a while they saw them a couple times, then there was a big gap, like 5 years, where they didn't see them. And then a while back, all right, let's work together. We want you to see your grandbaby. So like a while ago, they planned a visit. Dan's mom, in December, so next month, is supposed to meet Wendy and both of the grandkids. But since they planned it, Charlie, Wendy's brother, has been convicted of murdering Dan. The mom has been arrested. So how does that visit go? Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Yeah, saw Charlie killed my son, and your mom did too. And everybody knows you were in on it too. But let's do this planned grandbaby. Hey folks, so my phone crapped out mid-recording, so that's going to be the end of this episode. Kind of a bummer, but real quick, just to make it up to you, we're going to end by going over and seeing what Walter's doing. Oh, actually, too, a bunch of people have asked over the past couple months if I've gotten my 100,000 subscriber plaque yet, and I have. I'm hoping that I'm the only one ever issued with the word loser on it. That'd be pretty cool. The materials used aren't worth a boiled hot dog, but I guess it's the thought that counts. But let's go check out see what Walter's doing. Hey, bud. What are you doing? All right, everybody. Why? Stiving why. See you next week.